is in Ayodhya at the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir for a landmark moment, the Dhwajarohan ceremony, a historic event in the nation's cultural and spiritual calendar. The Prime Minister began the day at around 10 a.m. today. We also showed you the visuals coming in straight from Ayodhya of those grand celebration preparations there on ground as well. He held a roadshow en route to the temple complex, greeting and waving at the crowds who lined the streets to welcome him. Waiting for so long just to catch a glimpse of their Prime Minister. His first stop was at Saptmandir complex, which houses temples dedicated to revered sages, including Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Agastya and Valmiki, along with Devi Ahilya, Nishadraj Guha and Mata Shabri. Prime Minister also offered tributes to the saints. His next stop is the Sheshavtar Mandir. He will then visit the Mata Annapurna Mandir before offering Darshan and Pooja at the Darbar Garbh Grah and later at the Lalla Garbha Grah as well. The highlight of the day will unfold at noon today when the Prime Minister will ceremonially hoist the saffron flag atop the Shikhar of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple. The flag carries the radiant sun, the sacred symbol Om and the Kovidara tree, reflecting the virtues and valour of Lord Ram and the ideals of Ram Rajya. The ceremony coincides with the auspicious Vivah Panchami and the Abhijit Muhurat, adding divine significance to the day. The event will mark the culmination of the temple's construction and celebrates India's cultural continuity and unity as well. Those are the visuals coming in straight from ground. As you can see, the city is all decked up. The temple is all decked up as well. Massive dhwaja or the flag is all set to be hoisted by the Prime Minister today at around noon. Three crucial symbols carved on it: Kovidara tree, Om and a sun. Each one of them holding a significance in the Hindu scriptures, in Hinduism. Each symbol telling a different story about Ram Rajya. A significant day. All right, let me introduce my guest joining us here on the broadcast and also my colleague Rajesh Pandey sitting right next to me here in the studio. Author and political analyst Shantanu Gupta is here with us and also our author of Amazing Ayodhya, Neena Rai, is also joining us here on the broadcast. Namaskar, thank you so much for speaking to us. Neena ji, let me first come to you. Let me ask you the significance of the day, 25th November. Why this day is so crucial and has been chosen for Dhwajarohan ceremony?
Well, today is Vivah Panchami, and on Vivah Panchami in Mrigshira is when Shri Ramji and Mata Sita married. And after their marriage, they came to Ayodhya to live forever in Ayodhya, and that is why today's significance is very important, because it is a highly auspicious day, and highly auspicious not only for things like Dhwajarohan and to do things related to Ayodhya ji, but also a lot of people get married today. So this day is extremely auspicious, and of course Abhijit Muhurat, yeah, I mean, it can't get more auspicious. So kudos to those who have decided on this time and date.
If I could ask you, how was the welcome in Ayodhya when Sita ji was here and Sita ji and Ramchandra ji also got married on this auspicious day?
So, I was reading that in Ayodhya, they have decked, you can see the flowers, how they have decked it. So, they have decked it with so many flowers, and hundreds and thousands of kilos of flowers have been brought there for a welcome. And when Sita ji and Mata Sita and Shri Ramji arrived in Ayodhya, they had a welcome by flowers as well. So, there are very beautiful shlokas in the Valmiki Ramayana, and they say that when Darshan ji gets Ram and the other brothers and Sita ji and the other sisters in, they showered flowers on them, heaps and heaps of flowers, and the description in Valmiki Ramayana is very beautiful. Valmiki ji says that just like an elephant showers water and dust on himself and others, that is how everybody was showering flowers on the brides and the grooms, and heaps of flowers. And and they were strewn over the roads. They were everywhere. So the whole place was full of flowers. And just as we can see, we don't see as many flowers, but there were heaps and heaps of flowers in Ayodhya.
Beautiful. Shantanu, I have something very striking to ask you, because now I believe every element of Ram Janmabhoomi, now even the flag has a story to tell.
You're right, you're right. So I think flag is almost the completion. जैसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं कि झंडा गाड़ दिया. So
जी.
it's like the completion of everything. And I think it's also a vindication of the fact that BJP in 1989, if I speak politically, adopted the topic of Ram Mandir in their political agenda. Earlier it was a VHP's agenda before that. And since then they were teased कि मंदिर वहीं बनाएंगे but तारीख नहीं बताएंगे. In 2024 the mandir was built, Prime Minister came, he put his weight behind, he inaugurated, and the main Ramlala Murti was consecrated. Today is the final completion of the temple. As you rightly said, all the 7 temples, all the associated temples, Shiva's temple, Ganesha's temple, Bhagwan Hanuman's temple, Suryadev's temple, Devi Bhagwati, Devi Annapurna, all the mandapams of Rishi Valmiki, who wrote Valmiki Ramayana, Vishwamitra, who was one of the gurus of Rama, Rishi Agastya, who gave him the Brahmastra, Nishad Raj, Shabriji, Devi Ahilya. Even there is a temple for Acharya Tulsidas, who adopted 500 years back Valmiki Ramayana into Ramacharitmanas. So now it's complete in its full grandeur, right? In north of India, we never seen a big, huge temple. And we have seen, I think this is the time to remember these 2 books by Sitaram Goelji, Hindu temples, what happened to them. And finally, we have a Bhavya Ram temple. I think this is a civilizational victory. I think this generation is lucky, so fortunate that we are able to see it with our eyes. 5 years back, 10 years back, when I used to go to Ayodhya and used to see Ram in Ram Lalla in that shack in the tent, used to pinch me that in the city of Ayodhya, in the country of Shri Ram, we say Ram Ram, we say Jai Shri Ram, we have Ram in our names, we have Janki our names, but we don't have a temple in the city of Ram. I think ek Rashtriya Kalank tha hamare par. It was a national shame, and finally today the temple is complete, is all its glory, and it's a fortunate moment. And over that, this huge flag is coming up, which is it seems 11 by 22 feet. It seems it's weighing some 10 to 15 kgs. And Prime Minister, who has lived a long career of in governance. So there's a Ram Rajya element also, and it's also beautiful that how Yogi Adityanath has prepared the city of Ayodhya in last 8 years. Now Ayodhya is a municipal corporation. If you see the roads that we were just seeing on your channel with Prime Minister coming, those roads were hardly 10 or 12 feet roads. Now it's a 2-lane roads from both the sides. Ayodhya is a beautiful city now. Earlier it was a god-forsaken city. You used to go to Ayodhya, that there was hardly any aarti, Saryu was not in his grandeur. So I think the Treta Yug's Ayodhya is coming back in Kali Yuga, and that's the beauty of these living times, I think.